My dear friend, just moments ago, something happened. Something that cannot be undone. A choice was made, a step was taken, and in that single heartbeat, everything shifted. A life changed forever. A voice fell silent. And the waves of that moment are still crashing, touching hearts, breaking spirits, leaving questions that burn deep inside. But here's the truth you need to hold close. This wasn't just any choice. It wasn't just a random step. It was a moment so heavy, so final, that it left behind a trail of tears for those who loved this soul. And the most painful part? They didn't walk this path alone. Someone else was there, guiding their hand. Someone pushed them toward that edge. Who was it? Why did this happen? And how could something so irreversible unfold? My friend, stay with me. Lend me your heart for the next few moments, because I'm going to walk you through this story. I'm going to uncover the truth. I'm going to pull back the shadows and show you what was hidden. And when I do, your eyes will see clearly. Your heart will stir. And you'll never see the world the same way again. Let's begin. It all started not long ago, in a place that seemed so ordinary, yet carried a weight that could crush a soul. A room, quiet and still, where the air felt thick with words left unsaid. The kind of silence that presses against your chest, heavy, like it's whispering secrets you're not ready to hear. And in that room, a soul sat alone. Their heart raced, their thoughts tangled, their hands trembled. They were searching for a way out, reaching for something, anything, to hold on to. But the real storm wasn't in that room. It was inside them. Inside their mind, where thoughts clashed like waves against a rocky shore. Memories of brighter days flickered, then faded into gray. Words of love they once trusted turned bitter, like ashes in their heart. Promises they believed in crumbled to dust, slipping through their fingers. And then came the whispers. Soft at first, like a breeze, but growing louder, sharper, crueler. You're not enough. You're alone. You'll never make it. My friend, those weren't just thoughts. They were lies. Lies that wrapped around their heart like chains, pulling them deeper into a darkness they couldn't escape. And in that moment, they believed those lies. They believed there was no other way. They believed the only path left was that final step. But hear me clearly. That step wasn't their choice. Not truly. Because behind those lies, behind that darkness, was someone else. Someone who planted those seeds of doubt. Someone who stirred the storm in their heart. Someone who pushed them to the edge when they were already breaking. Who was it? Why would they do this? And how could they bring someone so low? I'm going to tell you, but first, you need to know who this soul was. This wasn't a stranger, my friend. This was someone you know. Someone whose smile you might have seen, whose voice you might have heard, whose heart touched yours, even if just for a fleeting moment. Yes, my friend. This soul was close to you. Maybe not in miles, but in spirit. Maybe you passed them in a crowded street, shared a quiet laugh, or held their hand in a moment of need. Maybe their story is woven into yours in ways you never realized. And that's why this hurts so much. Because their pain isn't just theirs, it's yours too. Let's go back to that room. That moment when everything changed. The air was heavy, the light was dim, and the silence screamed louder than any voice could. This person sat there, their heart breaking under the weight of everything they carried. They thought of the people they loved. The dreams they once chased with fire in their eyes. The life they wanted so desperately to live. But something had shifted. Something had been stolen from them. Not all at once, but slowly, piece by piece, until they felt like nothing was left. It started with the people they trusted. The ones who were supposed to lift them up, but instead tore them down. The ones who smiled to their face, but whispered poison behind their back. The ones who made promises they never intended to keep. My friend, betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from the people closest to you. The ones who know your heart, your fears, your dreams. The ones you let in, thinking they'd protect you. And that's what happened here. These people didn't just hurt this soul, they broke them. They took away their confidence, their hope, their sense of worth. They stripped away everything that made them feel alive. And when there was nothing left to take, they went deeper. They planted lies in their heart. They fed the storm in their mind. They whispered words that cut deeper than any blade. You don't belong. You're a failure. No one cares. And those lies grew. They took root, like weeds choking a garden. They became heavier than the truth, heavier than hope, heavier than love. And in that moment, in that room, this soul believed there was no way out. But let me tell you something, my friend. This wasn't their fault. This wasn't their choice. Someone else led them to this moment. Someone else pushed them to the edge. Now, you're probably asking, who was this person? Who was this soul that carried so much pain? And who were the ones who betrayed them? I'm going to tell you, but you need to brace yourself. Because the truth is going to shake you. It's going to make you question everything you thought you knew. This soul wasn't just anyone. They were someone who mattered. Someone who carried a light that could brighten even the darkest room. Someone who loved deeply, even when that love wasn't returned. Someone who fought battles you never saw, carried burdens you never knew. And the ones who betrayed them? They weren't strangers hiding in the shadows. They were people this soul trusted. People who sat at their table, shared their dreams, promised to stand by their side. But instead of lifting them up, they tore them down. Instead of offering hope, they fed despair. Instead of showing love, they showed cruelty. My friend, this is the hardest truth to hear. Betrayal doesn't come from far away. It comes from the ones you let close. The ones you open your heart to. The ones you believe will never hurt you. And that's what happened here. These betrayers didn't just hurt this soul, they destroyed them. They took everything they could. They took their joy, their peace, their reason to keep going. And when there was nothing left to take, they pushed them toward that final step. But here's the part you need to hear. This story isn't over. Yes, a step was taken. Yes, a choice was made. Yes, a heart was silenced. But that's not the end. Because there is a truth bigger than this pain. There is a power stronger than this betrayal. There is a love deeper than this loss. My friend, the ones who pushed this soul to the edge will not walk away untouched. Their actions will not go unanswered. Their lies will not stay hidden. The truth always finds a way. It rises like the sun after the darkest night. It breaks through like light in a shadowed room. And when it does, everything changes. Those who betrayed this soul will face the weight of what they've done. Their hearts will grow heavy with guilt. Their minds will wrestle with the truth they tried to bury. And they will see the pain they caused, and it will press down on them until they can't ignore it anymore. But more than that, my friend, there is hope. There is restoration. There is healing. This soul's story isn't just about loss. It's about what comes next. It's about the light that shines even in the darkest moments. It's about the love that never lets go, even when everything else falls apart. My dear friend, let me tell you something important. This story isn't just about one soul. It's about you. It's about the battles you've faced. The betrayals you've endured. The moments when you felt like giving up. Because the truth is, we've all been in that room. We've all heard those whispers. We've all felt the weight of lies that tried to break us. But you are still here. You are still standing. And that means something. You were made for more than this pain. You were created for a purpose bigger than the storms you've faced. And no matter what you've been through, no matter who has hurt you, no matter what you've lost, there is a future waiting for you. A future full of hope. A future full of healing. A future where every tear is wiped away, every wound is mended, every broken piece is made whole. So what do you do now? How do you move forward when the weight of this story feels so heavy? First, you hold on to the truth. The truth that you are not alone. The truth that you are loved. The truth that no betrayal, no lie, no loss can define you. Second, you let go of the pain. Not because it wasn't real, but because it doesn't have the power to hold you back anymore. Let go of the people who hurt you. Let go of the lies that tried to break you. Let go of the moments that made you feel small. And third, you look forward. Because something beautiful is coming. Something bigger than you can imagine. Something that will make every struggle, every tear, every moment of pain worth it. My friend, your story isn't over. Your heart is still beating. Your light is still shining. And there is a plan for you, a purpose, a destiny that no one can take away. Now, let's talk about the ones who betrayed this soul. The ones who pushed them to the edge. Will they escape? Will they walk away without facing what they've done? No, my friend. They will not. The truth has a way of catching up. It always does. No one can hide from it forever. No one can run from the consequences of their actions. Those who hurt this soul will feel the weight of their choices. Their hearts will grow heavy with the truth. Their minds will wrestle with what they've done. And they will see the pain they caused, and it will stay with them until they face it. But more than that, my friend, there is justice. Not the kind that comes from anger or revenge, but the kind that comes from love. The kind that restores what was taken. The kind that heals what was broken. The kind that brings light to even the darkest places. My dear friend, I want you to know something. You are not alone in your pain. You are not forgotten in your struggles. There is a love that sees you, a love that knows you, a love that holds you even now. And that love is working for you. It's moving in ways you can't see. It's preparing things you can't imagine. It's bringing blessings that will change everything. These blessings aren't small. They're not ordinary. They're the kind that shift your entire world. The kind that make you forget the pain of the past. The kind that make you see the beauty of what's ahead. You've been through so much. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. You've faced betrayals that cut deep. But none of that is the end of your story. What's coming is bigger than what you've lost. It's brighter than the darkness you've faced. It's stronger than the lies that tried to hold you back. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, in this moment, take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel your heart beating. Feel the hope that's still alive inside you. You are here for a reason. You are loved beyond measure. And there is a future waiting for you, a future full of promise, full of joy, full of everything you've been waiting for. But let's go deeper, my friend. Let's talk about what this means for you. Because this story, this moment, this pain, it's not just about one soul. It's about every soul. It's about the battles we all fight, the storms we all face, the moments when we feel like we're standing at the edge. You've been there, haven't you? Maybe not in that exact room, but in a moment where the world felt too heavy. A moment where the lies felt louder than the truth. A moment where you wondered if you could keep going. And yet, here you are. You're still standing. You're still breathing. And that's not by accident. There's a reason you're still here. There's a purpose woven into your life, a plan that's bigger than the pain you faced. And that purpose is calling you now. Let me tell you something, my friend. The enemy, the one who whispers lies, who stirs storms, who tries to break you, doesn't get the final word. Not in this story. Not in your story. Because there is a love that's stronger. A truth that's louder. A light that's brighter. And that love is fighting for you. It's working in the shadows, moving in ways you can't see, preparing a future you can't yet imagine. Let's talk about that future. Because it's not just a distant hope, it's real, and it's coming. Imagine a day when the pain you're carrying feels light. A day when the lies that once held you back fade into silence. A day when the people who hurt you no longer have power over your heart. That day is coming, my friend. It's closer than you think. And when it comes, it won't be small. It won't be subtle. It will be overwhelming, abundant, life-changing. You'll wake up one morning and realize the weight is gone. The tears have dried. The wounds have healed. You'll look back at the battles you fought and see them not as defeats, but as stepping stones to something greater. You'll see the people who walked away and realize they were never meant to stay. You'll see the losses you endured and understand they made room for something better. My friend, this is what's waiting for you. A life where joy outweighs the pain. A life where hope outshines the darkness. A life where love restores everything that was taken. But how do you get there? How do you move from this moment to that future? It starts with a choice. Not the kind of choice that breaks you, but the kind that builds you. The kind that says, I'm not giving up. The kind that says, I'm worth more than the lies I've been told. The kind that says, I'm ready for what's next. That choice is yours, my friend. No one can take it from you. No one can push you to the edge unless you let them. So choose to keep going. Choose to believe in the love that's holding you. Choose to trust in the future that's waiting for you. And when you make that choice, something shifts. The storm starts to calm. The lies start to fade. The light starts to break through. My friend, I know it's not easy. I know the pain is real. I know the betrayals cut deep. But I also know this: you are stronger than you realize. You are braver than you feel. You are loved more than you can imagine. And that love is working for you right now. It's moving mountains you can't see. It's opening doors you don't even know exist. It's preparing blessings that will take your breath away. So let's talk about those blessings. Because they're not just promises, they're real, and they're coming. These blessings aren't small. They're not fleeting. They're the kind that change everything. Imagine relationships that lift you up instead of tearing you down. Imagine opportunities that align with the dreams you've carried in your heart. Imagine a life where every step feels purposeful, every moment feels meaningful. That's what's coming, my friend. A life where the past no longer holds you back. A life where the pain no longer defines you. A life where the love you've been searching for is finally yours. But here's the thing about blessings: they don't always look the way you expect. Sometimes they come in quiet moments, like a kind word from a stranger. Sometimes they come in big moments, like a door opening when you thought it was locked forever. Sometimes they come in ways that surprise you, challenge you, stretch you. But they always come. And when they do, they're exactly what you need. My friend, I want you to hold on to that. Hold on to the truth that something good is coming. Hold on to the hope that your story isn't over. Hold on to the love that's bigger than your pain. Because that love is real. It's alive. And it's working for you right now. Let's go back to the soul we started with. The one who took that final step. The one who was pushed to the edge. Their story isn't just a warning, it's a mirror. It's a reminder that the enemy doesn't choose at random. He targets the ones who matter. The ones who carry light. The ones who have a purpose. And that means you. You're not here by accident. You're not facing these battles by chance. You're here because you have a role to play, a story to tell, a life to live. And no one, not the ones who betrayed you, not the lies that tried to break you, not the pain that tried to hold you back, can take that away from you. So what's next? What do you do with this moment, this truth, this hope? You rise. You stand. You keep going. You take one step, then another, then another. Not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. Not because you feel strong, but because you are strong. Not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who does. My friend, the road ahead isn't always smooth. There will be more storms, more battles, more moments when the whispers try to pull you back. But you're ready for them. Because you know the truth. You know the love that's holding you. You know the future that's waiting for you. And that future is bright. It's beautiful. It's yours. So take a deep breath, my friend. Feel the hope rising in your chest. Feel the strength growing in your heart. Feel the love that's carrying you forward. This is your moment. This is your time. And everything is about to change. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Because the best is yet to come. And when it comes, it will be worth every tear, every struggle, every moment you thought you couldn't make it. My friend, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are loved. And that love will carry you through. It will lift you up. It will lead you to a future that's bigger than your wildest dreams. Now, let's take this one step further. Let's talk about the strength inside you. Because sometimes, when you're in the middle of a storm, it's hard to see it. It's hard to feel it. But it's there, my friend. It's been there all along. Think about everything you've been through. The moments when you thought you couldn't go on, but you did. The times when the world felt like it was against you, but you kept moving forward. The nights when you cried yourself to sleep, but you woke up and faced another day. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's courage. That's the fire inside you that no one can put out. And that fire is still burning, my friend. It's still alive, even if it feels like a flicker right now. Because you were made to shine. You were made to rise. You were made to overcome. So when those whispers come back, and they will, when they try to tell you you're not enough, you're not worthy, you're not capable, you shut them down. You remind them who you are. You remind them of the love that's holding you. You remind them of the future that's waiting for you. Because you are not defined by the lies. You are not defined by the pain. You are not defined by the people who walked away. You are defined by the love that never leaves. You are defined by the purpose that never fades. You are defined by the strength that never runs out. My friend, let's talk about the people who hurt you. The ones who betrayed you, who let you down, who made you feel small. They don't get to write your story. They don't get to decide your worth. They don't get to determine your future. Their words, their actions, their choices, they're temporary. But the truth about you is eternal. You are loved. You are valuable. You are enough. And no one can take that away from you. So let go of their voices. Let go of their lies. Let go of their power over your heart. Because you were made for more. You were made for joy. You were made for purpose. You were made for a life that's bigger than the pain you've known. And that life is waiting for you. It's calling you. It's pulling you forward, even now. My friend, I want you to picture something. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a new day. The sun is rising, the air is fresh, and the weight you've been carrying is gone. You feel light. You feel free. You feel alive. That's not just a dream, my friend. That's your future. That's what's coming. And it's not coming because of luck or chance. It's coming because of love. It's coming because of purpose. It's coming because you were made for this. So hold on, my friend. Hold on to the truth. Hold on to the hope. Hold on to the love that's carrying you. Because the story isn't over. The light isn't gone. And the best is yet to come.